The following is a non-profit Fandub. Wizardess Heart belongs to the Shall We Date series, which is owned by NTT Solmare. Please support the official release on Dear Otome. We hope you enjoy.
Now, if you could enchant those finished specimens with the magical properties we discussed.
Okay. Are you ready, Lucious?
Uh-huh.
The engraver had finished a large number of rings, and Lucious and I were helping give them their magical abilities. We stood before the collection, following the engraver's directions. Let's see... These rings from here to here all get protection from drowning, right?
And these are resistance from poisoning? I have to ask, is what we're doing really going to work? We're not exactly masters at this.
Remember, these are basically meant to be charms and nothing more. And when it comes to protecting someone they love, people will reach out for even the slightest bit of extra help.
I can definitely understand that sentiment.
Lucious glanced toward me as he replied, and I could readily feel the kindness coming from his affectionate gaze. Yep, it makes perfect sense to me too. I think this work deserves all of our effort.
Uh-huh.
There, all finished.
Yeah, I'm exhausted though. I can't remember the last time I concentrated so hard.
Lucious let out a deep breath while attempting to loosen up his stiff muscles. It was obvious he felt a strong sense of accomplishment, though.
I want to thank both of you for helping out today, and here's your reward. I made one for each of you.
The engraver handed us a pair of matching rings with a beautiful pattern on them. They're gorgeous. Thank you.
I see. I think we should give each other's ring a special power. What do you say?
That's a great idea. I exchanged my ring with Lucious, then gently wrapped my hands around his. What spell should I cast on it? Oh, I know. I want Lucious's ring too. After helping clean up, the two of us left the workshop and started walking home. And during our trip, we took a moment to return each other's enchanted rings. What magical power did you end up enchanting mine with?
I'm not telling.
What? That's not fair.
Sure it is. Even if I don't tell you, you'll find out soon enough. So, what did you enchant my ring with?
Actually, it's enchanted to help you hide things a little better.
Why?
Because Zeus and the others are always stealing the cookies I make you, right?
That's your reasoning? Only you would come up with such a practical enchantment.
Lucious laughed in amusement, then reached out and took hold of my hand.
Alright, maybe I'll give you a hint about the enchantment I gave yours. Do you feel anything?
I thoughtfully stared back as he peered suggestively at me. Do I feel anything? Wait, come to think of it. My hand was starting to feel incredibly warm, simply from resting in Lucious's grasp. No, it's more than just that. I really longed to touch Lucious. Driven by that desire, I gripped his hand firmly in mine. Only, that wasn't satisfying enough. I then threaded my fingers between his and squeezed our hands tightly together. Is this what you're talking about?
Yes, I enchanted it to make you desperately want to hold my hand. So now, we can hold hands all the way home.
Lucious gripped my hand even more tightly in return, and our trip back ended up being quite pleasant. Several days later, Lucious had some news for me.
Listen to this, Icy. Your enchanted ring has done wonders for me. Zeus hasn't stolen my cookies once since I started wearing it. However, once he found out about it, he insisted you make enough cookies that I don't have to hide them. Isn't that absolutely ridiculous of him?
For someone who's complaining, Lucious sure sounds awfully happy. I guess my next batch of cookies will have to be large enough that everyone can enjoy some.